Hello, my beautiful African people. Welcome back to our sports roundtable. Today, we're going to talk about this upcoming boxing match between the British-born Anthony Joshua and the Cameroonian-born Francis Ngannou. We're going to do a review of this upcoming match on 8th March 2024. For some of you who don't know much about Anthony Joshua, he is 34 years old and he was born in Watford in United Kingdom. He has fought 27 times and he only lost 3 times. Among these 27 times he has fought, he won his recent matches. But I'm sure most of you know about Francis Ngannou. He was recently introduced to boxing. He used to be MMA fighter and one of the greatest fighters in history of MMA. So, but this upcoming fight between Francis and Anthony, I think Francis is like the underdog because he only had one boxing match to his record. At least professional boxing match, he fought with Tyson Fury. But looking at these matches, this upcoming match, I think it's not going to be a hard row to hoe for Francis. I think he's going to go for a knockout. You know, you're going to try to knock Anthony out. Maybe probably in the 4th round, my guess. Because I think Anthony Joshua, you know, he is a kind of, let me say, great fighter in his own way, but he is so afraid. You know, when you look at most of the time when he lost matches, you know, he couldn't continue fighting. He doesn't like to take punches. That's I don't know why, but he's just like a potato, a soft face that doesn't like to take, you know, fight. He doesn't like to take punches. You know, he's afraid that maybe one punch can take him down. I guess so, but I don't know why. Because when you look at his height, he's even have a height advantage against Francis Ngannou. He's 6.6 feet, and Ngannou is 6.4. But you know that because Ngannou have been fighting in MMA, he's not afraid to take punches. That's why he's gonna go for a killer punch, you know, to knock Anthony down. And I believe that Francis got all it takes from experience, you know, because when you watch his first match, professional boxing match, everyone saw that he even won the match. But on record, he lost. But when you watch the way he fought, the way he boxed in that match, you know that it's gonna be an easy one with Anthony, because he is kind of a fighter by nature. You know, he can go. He doesn't like to, you know, stay behind. He want to bring the fight on. Let's come out and fight. But you know, when the only time Anthony Joshua, you know, he fought, you know, that everyone started being fan of him is when he fought in 2017, when he fought Vladimir Klitschko, one of the Klitschko brothers. That fight, you know, that's when I started liking Anthony, because the way he fought in that match, if you watch it, or if you go and watch the match, you see how he just came out to fight and they won that match. And everyone, believe that he won the match, and on record he won the guy. But people are saying that he wouldn't have beaten Klitschko brothers when they are on their peak, because when they, in that 2017 when they fought, the Klitschko brothers, they are not in their peak anymore. But I don't think so. I just think that because this guy was very young and he was not afraid then to fight, and he came and fight and won. That's how to win matches, boxing matches. If you try to, if you try to avoid getting punches, you're not gonna win, because we've seen it when he fought Andy Rose, the Mexican guy, when they fought 2 times, and the first one I think he lost. The second time they gave him the decision, but even though some people might think that he doesn't deserve to win that match, but they later gave it to him. Another point I want to make about this boxing match is that there's nothing in stake, which means there is no title in contention. There's no belt that contending these 2 matches. Is not gonna be any belt in contention, which means even if you lose or you win, you're not gonna get any belt. But it's gonna be nice if Francis Ngannou can win this match, because he's gonna polish his resume, and he's gonna make him he's gonna be someone to beat in this boxing match, and he might go for, if he can beat Anthony Joshua, especially knockout, it might help him go for a title match, like where he's gonna win belt, of course. And I think that he's gonna win Anthony. Anyway, somebody can prove me wrong, but even though, according to record and the experience, Anthony Joshua should win that match, because you are fighting someone that only had 1 professional fighting to his record, but you got about 27 fights, which means you have to have experience as an advantage. But you know that sometimes it doesn't work out that way, because when you look at Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury took him for granted. He was thinking it's just gonna be an easy run for him. But by the end of the day, he knocked him down, and he after the fight, that he fought, he said that this guy was good, and he underrated the guy. I think Anthony Joshua is not gonna underrate this guy, because he's gonna watch this match, this fight with Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou with Tyson Fury. He's gonna watch it several times and try to find some weaknesses he can use to penetrate the guy, Francis Ngannou. But in terms of strength, I think Francis Ngannou got more strength, and he's not afraid to come out and take punches. Not only give punches, but he's not afraid to take it. Because if you're going to be good in boxing, you shouldn't be afraid of taking punches. But sometimes we see that Anthony Joshua is afraid of taking punches. He's afraid of come out and fight. And you are young, you have the body, you have the height, and you have the body. You have, had it been Mike Tyson got this kind of body that Anthony Joshua got, he will be undefeated. But Mike Tyson doesn't have this height advantage that Anthony Joshua got. And even this match, he got height advantage, and is younger than Francis Ngannou, which means the strength of youth might be his advantage, but we know that it doesn't happen that way. But I'm going to make my own prediction. I think I'll go for Francis to knock him down. Maybe anytime during the round, 12 rounds, I guess, he's going to knock Anthony down. It's not like I don't like Anthony, but I just go for Francis. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our videos. Peace.